De la right, my MVVs, welcome. Massive reaction as the governor of Osun State bows before the Ooni of Ife. Yoruba people say this is indeed true royalty. So recently, I think yesterday, the governor of Osun State visited the Ooni of Ife's palace. I'm not sure. Maybe it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. Sometimes when this information gets to us, it's like 2 days after or 3, but I'm not sure if it was yesterday. And when he visited the palace, he visited to, show solidarity with the Ooni of Ife, to look at some of the projects that they have, and also to, wish him his very best on his 51st birthday, okay? Realize the governor was not there because he was very occupied on the day that birthday was celebrated, right? And so he had to come to meet with the Ooni of Ife. That day, the people of Osun State could not hide their surprise when the governor himself bowed deeply before the Ooni of Ife. The moment went viral, because it wasn't just about politics or tradition. It's about pure respect for a king who has touched lives across Yoruba land and, beyond. The hall, was silent for a few seconds when it happened. Then everybody started clapping. They were happy. The governor bent down, slept on the floor respectfully before the Ooni of Ife, who smiled warmly and lifted him up. He, brought forth his hands to support the governor up softly. You don't need to bow, okay? And, the man had already gone down, okay? The governor replied, "Kabiyesi, you are our father and we must always honor you." That single gesture showed what the Ooni of Ife represent, a symbol of unity, peace, and deep-rooted Yoruba culture. The visit was part of a development discussion focusing on youth empowerment, tourism, and cultural preservation in Osun State. But everyone present knew the meeting carried more weight than that. It was about recognizing how far the Ooni of Ife has gone in using his position to promote peace, culture, and human development. Over the years, the Ooni of Ife has become more than a traditional ruler. He has become a leader of leaders, humble, approachable, and deeply involved in the lives of ordinary people. From his palace in Ile-Ife, he runs empowerment programs that have changed lives across Nigeria. Many young entrepreneurs, especially women, have benefited from his foundation grants and skill acquisition program. He believed in giving people something that will make them, independent, not just, charity. In the education sector, the Ooni has sponsored countless students. Some even studying abroad. He has provided school facilities in rural communities and built partnerships that promote the teaching of Yoruba history and culture in modern schools. His focus is on reminding the youth that tradition and progress can go hand in hand. The Ooni is also known for his involvement in peace mission. During national crisis, he has always been one of the first to call for calm. Religious leaders often refer to him as a bridge between faith because he constantly preaches peace, love, and tolerance. He visits churches, mosques, and traditional gatherings alike, proving that leadership goes beyond religion. Now, in health care, the Ooni has supported free medical outreaches and provided modern medical equipment to rural clinics. He has also personally intervened in several humanitarian crises, sending aid to flood victims, widows, and internally displaced persons. Beyond Nigeria, the Ooni's name commands great respect internationally. He has spoken at global conferences about African unity, traditional leadership, and youth empowerment. His humility stands out wherever he goes. People say the same thing, that despite his power and influence, he treats everyone with kindness and listens before he speaks. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl De La Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources still on the royals. Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my own people. Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my simple people. Eshe o, adúpẹ́ o, my people. Now, the governor's visit to the palace was also about collaboration. He came to discuss cultural tourism plans to make Ile-Ife a major global tourist destination. The Ooni assured him of total support and reminded him that culture, when properly developed, can bring massive growth and pride to the people. He said our culture is not of fashion, it is our identity. The world will respect us when we respect ourselves. People in the hall clapped. Even elders nodded in agreement. The governor later addressed the crowd saying, we have a father in the Ooni of Ife. His wisdom, his humility, and his leadership continue to guide us. Those who know the Ooni closely say that he is the kind of man who never lets fame change him. Despite being surrounded by power, he still sits with the poor, listens to their people, and finds a way to help workers in the palace. Often say that he greets everyone, even the cleaners, every morning. That simple character has earned him love and respect far beyond the throne. The Ooni of Ife also champions the cause of women. He constantly encourages female entrepreneurs, support widows, and funds several initiatives that promote the education of the girl child. When the governor left that day, the entire palace stood up in respect. The Ooni walked him to the courtyard personally, something he really does, and blessed him. As the governor left, people began to discuss what they had just witnessed. Many said it was a reminder that true power doesn't come from title, but from the heart that serves. Even online, Yoruba people across the world couldn't stop talking about it. Videos of the bowing movement spread everywhere with captions like, "This is respect for the throne of our ancestor," and "Ooni of Ife remains the pride of Yoruba land." Everyone agreed that the Ooni has earned that respect through humility, compassion, and action. He doesn't just sit on the throne, he works every day to improve the people's life. That day was more than a visit. After the governor convoy left, the palace slowly became quiet again. The crowd outside started to disperse, but the discussion about what had just happened didn't stop. Everyone was still talking about the Ooni of Ife's humility and how the governor bowed so deeply before him. Now, inside the courtyard, a few chiefs and palace aides were still seated, going over the details of the meeting. The atmosphere was light, full of admiration and pride. One of the older chiefs said, "Kabiyesi has restored what we lost. People used to fear the throne. Now they love it again. People visit that throne all the time because of the great Ooni of Ife. The great Ooni of Ife. The great Ooni of Ife Arole Oduduwa." We love you so much, our king. Now, in case you see this thing online, this is what it's all about. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact.